Good morning, everybody. Today I'm back at Mr. Wayne's. Just going to spend the day over here helping him out however I can and see what we can get done today.
This is the prime effort for today, is to get these tomato plants in the ground.
Great.
Well, that's a better boy because it's not marked.
Okay.
And the other one is a whopper of some kind that she said was really good. And tomato sandwiches, I like a whopper.
Yeah, good.
One that covers the whole slice of bread.
There we go. Good. That's a good goal for the day.
Well, we like to grow enough to last from year to year.
Yeah.
That's that sustainable type attitude.
Mm-hmm.
And they go up real easily frozen after you have kind of cooked them a while and simmered them a while. Because they say that releases the lycopene. You know what lycopene is?
Mm-mm.
I don't either. but it's what they say is the main substance in tomatoes that makes them a power food.
Oh, okay.
So that just made me accelerate my tomato crop.
See, all that lycopene, huh?
Yeah.
Whatever that stuff is.
So I was headed to Lowe's, I think I said, to pick up some stuff for today.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll just see how far we can get.
Well, you can just show me what to do.
First.
I can do the legwork. You show me how you want them planted. You get me started. I'll do the work. You go to Lowe's, you do your thing.
Okay, we're a long ways from planting.
Yeah,
Because the preparation is the important part.
Okay.
And so when we get all that done, the planting will go just easy. So, yeah, I can show you some things you could be doing and whether I run to Lowe's right now. I try to spade in the center, all the way spade deep. Just turn it over and just kind of chunk it a little bit and then make your shovel over it, and it cuts it off into, if you let those clods dry in the sun, they get hard.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just take the spade load out of the other side, to give enough width for the tomato plants to spread out, and reach out into other ground. You can see how kind of soil we got here.
Yeah.
It's really
Looks
super.
Yeah, it does. Does a shovel or a spade deep, three width?
3 widths, yeah.
Okay.
Should do it pretty well.
All right, I have to admit, I'm out of shape. I'm getting a good sweat. Definitely breathing a little harder than I should for this type of activity. RV life has not toned me and prepared me for garden work, but it does feel good. All right, I'm gonna get the second line going. I'll just mark a straight line with the shovel and follow that along the way. It's actually really easy. The spade, the shovel goes right through the soil. This is very nice topsoil. The battery died on me, so I don't know how far into the dig we got. We're done. Time for a little rest. And Mr. Wayne is currently at Lowe's picking up some weed barrier. When he comes back, we'll do the next step. Whew, okay. Mr. Wayne is back from Lowe's. I am still recovering from that small bit of time in the sun, sweating like a pig. So you can see my face is a little red. It's only spring. Not really sure what the summer has to hold, but I definitely have some acclimating to do. Whew. Oh boy. Got himself some weed barrier. Not just any weed barrier though. It's level 2 weed barrier. It's the premium stuff. We don't know what level 2 means. Landscaping pins.
Didn't know if you needed.
Well, these are a little bit better than what I have. I have full leather lined gloves.
Those will be cooler.
These will be a lot cooler, yes. Landscape pins to keep the weed barrier cloth down on the ground. Got some potting mix.
Couple little grinding wheels to sharpen my chainsaw.
All right.
Guess it wouldn't hurt to have a line to go by.
Yep, that's what I had to do.
Well, I tell you what.
To be somewhat straight.
There's a piece of copper pipe right up there.
Yep.
that will help keep it straight. That straight as an arrow?
Suppose we're doing that to all three?
Yeah.
All right.
Now, I was going to also see if I could do a similar thing with the shovel if you want to take the hoe and try it. I don't know if you...
Sure. Well, I can do those. There's no problem. What's the next step after that?
Well, we'll try to keep getting them at the proper width, and then we'll put the compost in.
I'll trade you. You take the hoe. I'll take the rake. I'll finish that up. Is that deep enough over there?
It's deep enough.
You just need a...
I'm just kind of spreading it a little wider.
Yep.
Because it'll kind of make a hill, you know, a couple feet wide out of it when we fill back up.
Okay.
Trying to get this guy in shape here, showing him how to use a wheelbarrow.
I'm an expert at sweating.
This is another one of those pickled haystacks. It's out here doing its own thing on its own.
I saw that you had a few more
But it is working.
started.
Yeah.
Did your friend help you move it out? Or did you drag this out with the trailer?
I
The
dropped this one. Just kind of drug them and used the brakes to guide me.
Yep.
I was up off, front wheels were up off the ground most of the time.
Yeah, you needed me to stand on the front.
Yeah.
So this was all leaves at one point?
Yeah.
That's great.
All leaves, mostly poplar leaves. Might be a few maples in there.
Are you looking for anything in particular to not be in here?
Some of those roots, like that.
Yeah. Okay. Mr. Wayne, why don't we take this,
Okay.
show me how full you want each of the lines. I'll finish that up so that way you can start on your next project, which is seeds, right?
Seeds, yeah.
I'm not used to these fancy wheelbarrows with two wheels. It feels weird. I'm trying to balance it,
Yeah,
but I don't need to.
it is awkward. I don't know what prompted me to get it with two wheels now, but
All right, so I'm assuming
just,
shovel by shovel, just fill it up.
yeah, let's go ahead and start. And
Show me how full you want.
one spade full about every foot.
So?
Yeah, that looks good.
All right, I'll get at it. This stuff is absolutely amazing. So he has a leaf compost system here. He poured these concrete bins, and he takes all of the leaf from his yard, and over time they break down and become compost, and it is very nice, rich, dark soil compost. We're filling up the trenches with this stuff, and then we'll add some lime and cover it up with some dirt, and then we'll plant inside that.
Just a small amount at a time, and I just kind of go back and forth like so. And it doesn't take much. A little lime goes a long ways.
Well, why don't you finish this row?
Okay.
I can do the next row, and I'll get you to observe before I do.
Okay.
Just like so?
Yeah, that's good.
Yep. Now, what is the lime for?
It increases the pH in the soil
Yeah?
because you need tomatoes need about a 6 pH of 6 would be an average. I don't guess 7 is too bad on tomatoes.
All right, now we just
kind of
dig it in, but don't spread, or mix it, but don't spread it.
take that other little bucket of stuff.
Okay.
Amendments.
Yeah, what is this stuff?
You want to use a minimal amount of that, and I don't know how to tell you.
Okay.
Except maybe show you a little bit here.
I see. And what is this stuff?
It's 10-10-10. Stands for the 3 basic nutrients that plants need.
Now you're just mounding it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just taking the dirt, pulling it in and making just a little mound we'll plant right in there.
All right, we have finished the mounds. And now, I believe the next step is planting the tomatoes along here, provided that Mr. Wayne approves of my work, which is to be determined.
The lime also helps with blossom end rot.
It helps with blossom end rot?
Yeah, have you heard that being talked about?
No.
The lack of calcium a lot of times is responsible for that. Some other factors too, but you know, too much moisture, too much rain, but the blossom end has to dry and drop off. You can get cat facing if it doesn't do that. That's one of the reasons you like to have your tomatoes in the tunnel, but the tunnel, you know how we got this nice breeze and how hot it is at this level, this thing inside the tunnel working would be
a lot hotter.
You'd have to have some good circulation.
All right, what we're doing now is trying to determine which weed barrier product we want to use. We bought some stuff at Lowe's, but still not convinced that it's the right stuff. Used this stuff in the past.
You hold a piece.
Sure. See if we can see through that.
It is cloudier.
Yeah, it's a lot better than what you bought. But Living Traditions Homestead, they have a product recommendation, so we just watched the video on that. You can order it from Amazon and have it here in a few days. So he's deciding if that's what he wants to do or not. We have decided what we're going to do. Use the weed barrier that he currently has for now, just to put something down. And if he decides to order the weed barrier that's recommended by Living Traditions Homestead out of Missouri, then we'll replace it later. All right, I'm not as cool looking as Mr. Wayne is right now. He's got the cool glasses. But even with that, the breeze is cool. We're in the shade, it's cool. It's feeling good. So we'll finish up tomatoes another day. Until the next one, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.